I like what I've seen from Detroit. And I've never seen this team right here, Detroit Lions. Hey, Fox, they got more tricks than a magician because they'll run tackle eligible, they'll throw back shoulder fades to the tackles, they'll run hook and laterals in the middle of the game. It ain't no last second, no dire situation. Ben Johnson will empty his bag in order to get a touchdown or to get a first down. I like what I'm seeing from the Detroit Lions, but I believe the Minnesota Vikings need the #1 overall seed more than the Lions.
2 days later.
The stakes are so high. Can you imagine the Detroit Lions needing 2 wins at home to get to the Super Bowl? Can you imagine the Minnesota Vikings, who nobody forecasted to even be in the postseason, winning on Sunday night and being 2 home wins away in Minnesota, one of the toughest venues to play in, from being away from the Super Bowl? So the winner of Sunday night's game might just have the inside track on representing the NFC.
You are correct, sir. Yes!
The hype is real. Stand up, everybody. What we are about to witness is the game of the year. Wow. Just wow. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about how Sam Darnold and Jared Goff are officially hyped up as superstar quarterbacks. The winner of the Vikings-Lions Week 18 matchup will get the #1 seed in the NFC. However, the loser of this game will have to play a road playoff game on Super Wildcard Weekend. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Who do you have more confidence in for Week 18? Sam Darnold or Jared Goff? I've been going back and forth on this all week long, but at the end of the day, I'm going to have to take Jared Goff over Sam Darnold in these kind of games. Not because I don't believe in Sam Darnold, but because of the fact that I have a huge belief in Jared Goff. We have seen Jared Goff perform at a high level in big games. We haven't seen that from Sam Darnold on a consistent basis. Sam Darnold has been having a phenomenal year. Don't get me wrong, he's been fantastic for the Minnesota Vikings, but he has never had to play in a game of this importance. Jared Goff, on the other hand, has played in bigger games than this. He even played in big games last year for the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff has plenty of experience when it comes to playing in big games with high stakes. Sam Darnold does not have a lot of experience playing in big games. Now, granted, Sam Darnold has played in some big games in his NFL career. Heck, last week was a big game in his NFL career. He beat the Green Bay Packers behind his incredible passing. He throws for over 370 yards in that ball game. He carries the Minnesota Vikings to a win over the Green Bay Packers. The Minnesota Vikings have a lot of weapons. You look at how they got Aaron Jones. He can run the football at a high level. Cam Akers is a solid RB2. Of course, they've also got Justin Jefferson in the passing game alongside with Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson. The Minnesota Vikings also have a top-level offensive line. So the Minnesota Vikings, they're pretty loaded offensively. Of course, you have to rave about the play calling of Kevin O'Connell. He has been an excellent head coach for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm surprised Kevin O'Connell has not gotten more hype around mainstream media because Kevin O'Connell has gotten the most out of Sam Darnold at the quarterback position. Prior to this year, we were looking at Sam Darnold as a massive draft bust, but Sam Darnold managed to turn around his NFL career, and Kevin O'Connell played a big role in turning around Sam Darnold's NFL career. Kevin O'Connell deserves a lot of credit for how Sam Darnold has turned out in today's NFL. I like watching Sam Darnold play on the Vikings. He is a big play machine. He just finds ways to make big plays happen. But Jared Goff, on the other hand, has had just as fantastic of a season as Sam Darnold, if not even more. Jared Goff has been able to be extremely accurate with the football in his hands. He's been getting Amon-Ra St. Brown the football. Jameson Williams has also been making big plays in the receiving game as well. Sam Laporta has emerged into a top 5 tight end in the National Football League. The offensive line for the Lions is elite as well. The Minnesota Vikings and Detroit Lions have built their rosters quite effectively. They are loaded on offense. Their head coaches are both great at what they do. Dan Campbell has done a phenomenal job for the Detroit Lions. He should probably be in the Coach of the Year running. He's got this team winning 14 games. Nobody said that about the Detroit Lions before the year started, and I know for a fact nobody said that about the Minnesota Vikings before the year started. These are two great teams that are going up against each other. In fact, they may be the two best football teams in the National Football League this year. I also want to show you guys this clip of what Dan Campbell said about how he prepared the Lions to play in a Week 18 battle against the Vikings. I found his comments rather interesting. Roll the film.
I mentioned this what was it, after Buffalo? I don't know. But I feel like we've somewhat been in the playoffs for a while now. I mean, we've been in it for 3 games now or something. So, I mean, that's kind of what this last stretch has been. Just the type of, the way we're going to have to play. And it's more about finding a way to win. And that's really the objective here, is do what we got to do, put our guys in position to make plays and find a way to win no matter what it looks like. And we've been in that mode for a few weeks now, and same thing this week.
That kind of confidence can be contagious. It can spread over to the rest of the football team. When you have a head coach that believes in his players the way Dan Campbell believes in them, it's going to help players become successful at the highest level possible. How do you think Jared Goff managed to turn around his NFL career? Because of the fact that Dan Campbell was able to understand Jared Goff's struggles mentally speaking, and he was able to develop confidence in Jared Goff's game a couple of years ago. Ever since Jared Goff has been fixed, he has been a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League. He is one of the most disrespected quarterbacks in the entire NFL. Nobody ever talks about Jared Goff as a top level quarterback, but he indeed is a top level quarterback in the NFL. The dude is just a flat out winner, and he knows how to make big time plays in big time games. I love how Jared Goff is always calm all the time, and when he's confident, nobody is better at delivering big plays in big moments than Jared Goff outside of the obviously elite quarterbacks in the National Football League. Sam Darnold has also been saved by Kevin O'Connell because Kevin O'Connell understood what was wrong in Sam Darnold's game. Sam Darnold had a lot of issues with his footwork, and that led to him turning over the football a lot. Well, guess what? Kevin O'Connell has fixed the footwork issues that have plagued Sam Darnold throughout his NFL career. I love watching Sam Darnold make big plays in the passing game. Same thing with Jared Goff. I expect the Vikings-Lions Week 18 matchup to be an absolute shootout. It's going to be a game for the ages. Both defenses are bad at stopping the pass, while both teams have also been elite at stopping the run. This is a recipe for a shootout, particularly because the game is also in a dome. That tells me there is going to be a lot of scoring going on. I believe this is going to be one of those games where whoever has the ball last will come out of this game victorious. I believe it's going to be a 3-point game, but ultimately the Lions get the ball last, and I believe Jared Goff is going to drive his team down the field, and then their kicker Jake Bates will end up making the game-winning field goal, as the Lions will finish the season with a 15-2 record while winning the NFC North division. The NFC North is a super competitive division, and that's because you got a lot of good football teams playing in that division. I truly believe that the Vikings and Lions game will come down to a wire. These are about as evenly matched teams as you can get. It's really one of those games where it's a pick'em, and whoever gets the ball last is going to come out victorious. I expect Amon-Ra St. Brown to have a huge game. Same thing for Jameson Williams. Same thing for Sam Laporta. Same thing for Jahmyr Gibbs. They have all the weapons everywhere. Ben Johnson has been an excellent offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. There is just so much good football surrounding these two teams. They have great play callers. They have great head coaches. They have quarterbacks that resurrected their careers. They both have elite O-lines. They both have elite tight end play. They both have good running backs. They both have great receiver play as well. Everything that you want in a good offense is there for both of these teams, and I truly believe that Sam Darnold and Jared Goff are officially being hyped up as superstar quarterbacks because they have been put in situations to succeed. Everybody else needs to take notes on how to fix bad quarterbacks in the NFL. It's been incredibly impressive to see. I'm hoping the Lions come out of this game victorious because I picked the Lions to win this game by 3 points, but we'll see what happens though. I just want to see good football being played in Week 18. It's going to be the game of the year, so that is why I have more confidence in Jared Goff compared to Sam Darnold, as the Lions will beat the Vikings by the score of 34-31. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.